was just wondering. I know people are trickling in as we are going, but people are trickling in as we're going and getting their stuff together. Hey, Manatee's got you, yeah. So, you guys are in for a treat this morning. One of our besties, I'd like to claim them as besties. They don't know that, but we can. Yes, okay. All right, we're besties. Thank you. One of my besties, Bob. Oh my gosh. When we met this couple, it was meditation. You know, meditation is the medication. That song, that was the song that did it for me when you guys did that one. And in my heart, I love country and blues, and the sound of harmonies coming together just does stuff to me. And when I heard you guys live, again, I don't want to give away too much. So I don't want to give away too much, but you will be forever changed, for real. It really touches you on a very deep level to meet this couple and to hear them. Welcome, welcome, come on in. Hi. Hello. Fabulous to be here. So without much further ado, Bob Sina and Shannon Plummer, everybody.
Woo! Grand Rising. So where did you guys hear that from? Because I just heard that in California a couple weeks ago. Oh, okay. Early morning. Yeah. Grand Rising, I love it. I'm in. That's my. I heard it out in California, and yeah, they were not Jamaican people. They were carrying that tradition. They were rolling with it. Well, good morning, Grand Rising, however you like to say that. We're glad to be here, and glad to be here doesn't even work. I mean, I was standing in the other room just feeling the energy of how many times have we been here? 5, 6, 7, 8 times. How many? Are any of you all new that we just meeting you for the first time? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Wow. Okay. Well, that says a lot about the center. You know, you're getting some new people. So we are from Cocoa, Florida. So 2 hours and not too far away. So we're just grateful to be here beyond words. And we're going to sing a song to get you moving and shaking a little bit. Are you ready to kind of get some juices flowing? We're not doing any yoga or any actual like that stuff, but we would invite you to, if rise as you're able, as they say in the gospel world, rise as you're able. And we're going to do a little sing-along. All right, we can get a clap going if we want. You got to get it right. There we go. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. That's the whole song. Come on, sing it with us. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Yeah. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. These are the things, yeah. These things that we need. From the time you rise to the time you sleep, every step you take, every breath you receive, do these. And everyone you pass on, every street, every eye you meet, every friend you keep, do these. All right, y'all, come on, sing it with us. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. 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 These are the things, yeah, these things that we need. And if you look back at the world from space, all you see is one human race. Do these. And if you stand in the shoes of another you, will find that these three things will set you free. You free. All right, a little faster. Here we go. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. Come on, let me hear you real loud. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. these things that we need. All right, listen up. Well, the world, it cries for your beauty inside. Can you hear it sing? Can you hear it scream? Do these. In the face of hate, we separate. In the arms of love, we radiate. Do these. Do these. Do these. All right, come on. This is the last one. Let's get it all going. Good words, good thoughts, good deeds. 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 These are the things, yeah, these things that we need. Yeehaw. Thank you, guys.
All right, good luck trying to get these kids out of this room now. They are digging it. For real. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Center for Spiritual Living. Ocala, this place experienced awesome stuff together. And Jennifer said it this morning. She says, I come because, well, there's always something cool going on. And I always kind of want to be a part of it. And that's why we have all these different things. And people learn in different ways. People connect in different ways. And our community changes every Sunday, every month. It's all different people, and this beautiful spiritual gym is just here for all of us. So welcome. And thank you for bringing your energy here this morning because, man, it is a little colder out there than I would like. I have the island body that does not respond well to really cold weather. Oh, my goodness. But I'm working on it. So just a little bit about us here at Center for Spiritual Living Ocala. Our vision is that we're a model center for spiritual living as evidenced by the transformational impact we have on our spiritual community, the CSL organization, and the community at large. That means that our little stone in the pond of life still makes a beautiful ripple that's unique to just us. And I feel like, and especially when people come here, like these two people, when they come here on their tour, and they see other communities all the time, and our communities, you know, I think we have the best one. Just saying, I'm just a little tiny bit biased. But I love each and every one of you because of that, because of your uniqueness, because of your willingness to show up and to see my uniqueness and to celebrate me too. So I feel that every time I come here, and that's why it's so special to me. And I believe that I have experienced this very thing through my community here. I have been empowered as an individual, and I awaken to my power and presence every day because I know it lies within me. It's all around me. It gets reflected back to me by you guys, and I am living my very best life. Even through whatever pain and struggle I'm going through, it is the best life I can even imagine, and I know it's getting better. And I love that we always attach that this or something better. Every time something feels like it's falling apart, the tree loses those leaves, it's like, oh my gosh, something better is coming. It's coming. Every time that thing falls off of you, you go, oh my gosh, something better. I'm excited. It's true, is it? I do that. I would not have done that if it had not been for this teaching and this community encouraging me and being the wind beneath these wings as I go out there being my very best life. Whoa, something else. Hey, that was Spirit saying, say it, sister, say it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much, the tech team back there. They just like on it. Look at this. Thank you. Applause. Like, you know, people see them back there cool as cucumbers, like nothing happened. We're good. Donna didn't do nothing. Thank you for covering me. I don't know what I just did. And so today, that's true. I'm so sorry. Our values. Thank you, Norma. This is why she's the practitioner extraordinaire. She keeps us in line. But you need people like that, right? Analytical people that say, wait a minute, y'all said this, hold up, and keep you in line so that you walk that path And you're accountable because coaches and mentors need coaches and mentors too. And she's one of my biggest mentors, sitting in the face of God. That's what she calls us all on it. So our values together, if this feels good for you, repeat them with me. Here we go. Spiritual growth and practice. Love, appreciation, community, freedom, creativity, health and wholeness, generosity, financial well-being. These things are important to me, and when we chose these as a community, we're going to be choosing new ones coming up in 2025. I believe there's going to be a slide for you guys picking those values and what is important to you. And that way we can repeat it together because this, spiritual growth and practice is important to me, and that's why I'm here today. And speaking of spiritual growth and practice, again, this couple, it's not just the music that they do up here. It's them, who they are. It's the stuff they post. It's the stuff they say to people when they meet them. It's the songs they write. And then you find out later, oh my gosh, I was part of that. It's all of it. And when we talk about walking through this world as the light, it's not easy because occasionally people come along and try to snuff it out. They're like, oh, look at that little tiny candle over there that has a little bend. Snuff them out. But that little candle still gives light. And when you have people out there doing this kind of work, well, share the music. Take the music home with you. Because I guarantee you there's a song that Spirit's trying to speak to you through. These people are connected and they're tapped in. Especially you who are new to their music. And that is why we have to bring them here. This is why you guys have to come back almost every year. What y'all doing? Y'all coming back? This is why. Because not only is it a gem in the world, but it needs to make it out there. And we are touching people right now in other countries. Our little center is rippling that far out. And we take music like this and we pump it into the atmosphere. That's what changes it. We start to see this. Bob and Shannon. Y'all, you're in for it. I'm just saying.
I got a little choked up.
I know, I'm all teary up here. How am I going to do this?
I do remember that transformation vacation. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're not on a tour. We just got up from our bed in our house and drove here because we didn't live here before. We were through here, and we I'm telling you, this is probably part of the energy that drew us to move here. We were living in Maryland for years, 10 years before we moved here, and this was part of the draw of this community. And I say that with absolute honesty. I mean that. You two are like soul family, and then we met different people. There's an energy here. So for the new people, yeah, y'all stepped into something. Stick around, and you stepped in it. But anyway, yeah. So we do the music and the message. Shannon writes a talk around 3 of my songs. Basically, we'll speak a little bit, sing a little bit, with meditation in the middle. Um, and I'm always really, really anxious to hear, not anxious, but just really excited to hear, how is she going to tie those 3 songs together? They don't go together, if you ask me. I wrote the song. Somehow, she always managed to tie this together. And she usually writes them the night before, and she hasn't even read it yet. She just channels it. And then she gets up there and she's like, wow. So that's what you're about to get. You're going to get some songs that are on the CDs and all that, but then you're going to get a fresh, this thing that just kind of floats through the channel. Just for y'all.
And Bob?
That was unusual. Yeah. Well, you guys were talking about your theme being the drive. Was it drive? Yeah. So we, surviving this. Yeah. So we have a mantra. We have a retreat that we run called Boldly Going Nowhere, and we'll tell you about it. It's in Mexico. It's coming up in March. We'll give you a little commercial on it, but the tagline of it is "From striving to arrive." So that's where I got the talk title from. It works perfectly, you know. So, all right, you have some set up for the song. You gotta have a setup. This is how. This is the song with a lot of words. Take it in, and oh, that's perfect. Oh, I see. I had the songs backwards. I was like, that's an interesting start. So I'm gonna do the song that I thought was last. Ow. The song other than the fact that I borrowed the lines from Maya Angelou. You're gonna borrow something from someone? Take somebody like that. But she said that on a remembrance level, like when we leave the body, so don't forget everything you said and did, but they'll never forget how you made them. Your word can often fail sound. The nuance of emotion. You try and speak so much. Your actions are to speak louder than your words. Yeah, but somehow all do it. Just don't take away the hurt. They won't remember everything you did. They won't remember everything you said. Their heart it won't forget. They'll always how you made them feel. You know your smile can cut right through the thickest heart. It can't take away a loud day. It's a heck of good start. It's not the cards that you send, or the money that you lend, or the standard response. It's the sharing of the silence, drop of or give. Say you won't remember everything you did. They won't remember everything you said. Their heart it won't forget. And they'll always remember how you made them feel. How you made them feel. The unmistakable light in your eyes. How you made it real. Everything a little larger than life. How you made them feel so strong when they're weakened. Go on. And it's a slowing down, listening, really listening to a heart that speaks from mind. Part of the great emancipation, disassociation from separate lives. Because the essence of the question, isn't it all about connection? You know the mark. Because long after you're gone, your feeling lives on and 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 on, and you won't remember everything you did. They won't remember everything you said, but their heart it won't forget. They'll always how you.
There, after we physically leave, and I think next activity, this next thing on the to-do list, the next thing on the calendar. And as Bob said, that we have a retreat that we call Boldly Going Nowhere. And with a tagline of from striving to arriving, yeah, we have several different taglines, but that's really the main one that we've sunk into. And this was, we've been doing retreats together since 2013, 2014. And we didn't have a name. We did a few retreats, and then we were like, what is it about? What is it really, like, what are we really doing? And that's where Boldly Going Nowhere. And it is a play on words that we'll get into. But when we officially kind of branded our retreats Boldly Going Nowhere, we had so many conversations. I can't even tell you how many conversations we had. It started, so what exactly are we trying to create? Like, the name is cool. What are we trying to create? And when we bring together our minds and we think very differently, exactly, we've had a hard time expressing, right? Without describing the activities that we would be doing on the retreat, which is really a culmination of all the things that we practice to keep ourselves centered. Really, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. And the irony of that is the doingness of humanity is the polar opposite of what our retreats are actually about. So without using the descriptions of the activities, what is that? And we have a friend in Annapolis, Linda Roebuck, and I was in this, deep conversation, existential discussion with her one day, and she said to me, what we do is less important than how we are with each other. What we do is less important than how we are with each other, how we made them feel, right? And I was like, whoa, like that stopped me in my tracks. And this whole analytical and creative mind of mine started its little dance. It's like, right? Going that back and forth. And I looked at her and I said, Linda, How we are with each other is less important than how we are. Period. How we are with each other is less important than how we are. So, how we are, how we show up, how we be, how we breathe, how we exist, how we are with each other, when we have the with each other at the end of that, we're still striving, we're still seeking, we're still looking for approval or have those expectations and those feelings of worthiness and value and connection to something around us, right? How we are with each other. When ultimately how we are, without anything else, how we are, regardless of who or what is happening around us, where it's happening around us, that provides more insight about the true nature of our beingness than anything we could possibly do or say. So, how do we get back to where we go nowhere? Our beingness, how we are, how we be, that brings us into the now here. Boldly going nowhere is now. So from striving to arriving, that's it. We had it. How we are, how we be, how we breathe, how we exist, how we make ourselves feel. Without striving to add anyone else into all of those things, it immediately brings us into the present moment, the now here, and we have the potential to arrive into the present, the gift of this moment. Then what happens? What happens when we're here and we're in the now? So what happens, I will say, at our retreats specifically, but a good practice, right, that we remember throughout the year is about the discernment, right? Boldly going nowhere is about the discernment of our tendencies. The discernment of our tendencies, recognizing that we have comfort zones, right? We have tendencies, we have those comforts that we behave toward certain things, certain decisions, certain choices. So we identify ways to interrupt those patterns, interrupt us from going into the comfort zone. Why? Why is that important? Because it gives ourselves permission to reset into discomfort, right? We don't always give ourselves permission to do that. And then we can commit. When we give ourselves permission to be a little uncomfortable, or maybe a lot uncomfortable, we can then commit to becoming a different version of ourselves in that moment. The how and why we're programmed into those comfort zones, into those behaviors, into those patterns is less important than the recognition that we want to be different. So how do we bring ourselves into the present moment and choose, wow, I have an awareness in this moment that I really want to show up differently, or I want to change the situation. What can I do? How can I empower myself in this moment? Break my pattern, break that tendency, and show up differently. How we are with each other is less important than how we are. Because when we know how we are and we're showing up how we want to show up, guess what? Not always easy, right? That tough love has to come out sometimes, but in that moment, we know who we are and how we are being. Whatever we do to remove our external distractions and connections is critical to curb the motivation for striving. When we're able to settle comfortably into that space, we arrive. So when we arrive, then what? It's time to exist in that way that we want to. When we stop striving for outside validation, it's okay to just be in this moment without anything to do, anything to say, without anything to think about, anything to defend, anything to judge. Big buzzword right now around this time of year and after everything we just went through. When we're in that moment, and it's okay to just be in this moment and present with everything that's here, not on our phones, not halfway across the world, not anywhere else, but right here, we begin to hear I would say the capital S self behind the little s. We can hear that voice, hear ourselves, and that ego chatter slows down, and we're able to feel into our own feelings, our physical body, what's going on mentally, what's happening emotionally, our spiritual self, what's our soul speaking to us in that moment. Not always a comfortable space to be in, right? And as human doings, we're so we fall into task mode. We fall into our to-do lists. We fall into meeting expectations that we put on ourselves, meeting expectations that we think other people have of us. The Rabbi Erwin Kula says in his book titled Yearnings, accomplishment and escape aren't polar opposites. Accomplishment and escape are not polar opposites. They go together. When you diminish one, you end up diminishing the other. All falls away into the nowhere, into the now here. We can experience our true nature, even if it's just for a fleeting moment. This crazy, crazy, chaotic adventure of life. Even if it's a fleeting moment, we feel it. When we know how we are, we feel it, and potentially we want to recreate that more often. Gabrielle Roth is quoted as saying, in many shamanic societies, if you came to a medicine person complaining of being disheartened, dispirited, or depressed, they would ask you one of four questions. When did you stop dancing? When did you stop singing? When did you stop being enchanted by stories? When did you stop being comforted by the sweet silence? So we're going to focus on the last one. When did you stop being comforted by the sweet territory of silence, not filling every moment with talk and thoughts and what ifs and should be's and can be's and what silence. Emma Chodron writes in her book, Comfortable with Uncertainty, as a species, we should never underestimate our low tolerance for discomfort. Fair enough? If you don't believe it, read the book, The Comfort Crisis. As a species, we should never underestimate our low tolerance for discomfort. To be encouraged to stay with our vulnerability is news that we can use. Sitting meditation is a method of cultivating unconditional friendliness towards ourselves. And for parting the curtain of indifference that distances us from the suffering of others. It is our vehicle for learning to be a truly loving person. Gradually, through meditation, we recognize our capacity to relax with the clarity, the space, the open-ended awareness that already exists. We experience moments of being right here that feel simple, direct, and uncluttered. When we sit down to meditate, we leave behind the idea of the perfect meditator, the ideal meditation, and preconceived results. We train in simply being present. We open ourselves completely to the pain and the pleasure of our life. We train in our thoughts and emotions with compassion. We stop struggling. Description, how she describes. Maybe it's a walking meditation. Maybe whatever it is for you, whatever you find meditative. Man, I pull out the vacuum cleaner sometimes when I need to like shut out everything and be like, it's the movement and it's that white noise. It takes me into a space and it's just kind of bliss land for me at times. That's arriving. That is the path of the Bodhisattva who aspires to act from an awakened heart. That is bold. That is a bold aspiration. That is going along a path of transformation. That's arriving nowhere. Boldly going nowhere. Because once we return and surrender to our awakened heart, there's nothing else to do. We can only be that which we know is our true self, our true nature, our true purpose. And I don't know any other way to sum that up into one word. So, can we attempt to arrive into our own state of nowhereness, of now here-ness? We arrive right here, right now, feel the presence, whatever all that is, all that is. The nothing, the nowhere, boldly going nowhere. So with that, I'm going to invite us into a meditation. And your posture, your position, whatever feels comfortable for you is perfect. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, I would invite you to do that. As you if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, simply lower your gaze and just focus on a point. Find a point to focus on. A single point. Feel what is it? What is it? What does that breath bring to you? What does that breath wake up within you? What is the
becoming more, less about, more of it, more about the Lord. More of yours becoming more, more about the unbecoming. Remember, rediscover. Gotta let go. Gotta go. You gotta slow down, be still, listen more, talk less. You won't hear you go. The how of it. About the how. Lord of your becoming more and less about the change. About the rearrange. Less about the stress. More about this. Gotta let go. Gotta go. You gotta slow down, be still, just breathe. Breathe, breathe. When life feels so good and strong, coming home to love.
Fill it with how you want to be. Fill it with those qualities that you know you are. Those qualities that are the potential of your business. Allow yourself to be blanketed. All of those qualities. How you want. those qualities out beyond you, to the person next to you, behind you, in front of you, in this room, beyond this room. Bring into your consciousness somebody that you want to see you for how you are. Somebody that you have discord, maybe it's somebody that you celebrate. You with all of those beloveds. Know that that energy matters. They feel it. Now send all of that energy to your own heart. How you are, feel it. Remember. Space. Know that you can tap into that anytime you want. Know that it's planted to grow, and you are the water, you are the sunlight, you are the darkness that that seed needs. In the spirit of knowing, in the spirit of gratitude, in the spirit of appreciation, simply say thank you. Thank you to yourself for giving yourself the permission to take a few minutes to receive. And when you receive your next breath, I invite you to allow that breath to begin to activate seed in your heart and bring you into the room. Allow it to move you from the space of meditation into the space of physical presence to what is around you. As you are ready to wiggle those toes, those fingers, your ears, your eyebrows, open your eyes. What happens when we stop striving? When we finally arrive to have this present moment, to have our now. And we can experience ourself as that capital S and lowercase s self merges. What do we do with it? What do we do with it? And the answer to that is really, really uninteresting. We just be it. There's nothing magical that needs to happen. We simply be it. We become it. We don't try to do anything besides exist as it or with it. Because once it becomes us and we become it, there's no separation between who we are and who we are being. The outside influences don't matter because that awakened heart is just weaving so delicately through every thought, every word, actions, decisions. How we are with each other happens because of how we are with ourselves. How we are with each other happens because of how we are. How we are with each other happens because of it really shifts when you meet somebody. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? How are you? Then Then boldly going nowhere happens. Because there's nowhere to go. We're already there. Now here. The beginning, the end, the time, the timeless, the matter, the matterless, measured, unmeasured, conditional, unconditional. It's all now. In Dan Millman's novel, The Way of the Peaceful Warrior, if you haven't read it or seen the movie, it's fantastic. The main character is also named Dan, and he's constantly being challenged by his spiritual mentor, and his spiritual mentor is named Socrates. And one of their conversations goes like this. Sock, I said, I don't know what to make of it. My life these past months has been like an improbable novel. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wish I could go back to our normal life. This secret life here with you, these dreams and journeys, it's been hard on me. Socrates took a deep breath. Something of great import was coming. Dan, I'm going to increase my demands. I'm going to increase my demands on you as you become ready. As you become ready. Right? This is the mentor going, maybe he's not ready, right? He says, I guarantee that you'll want to leave the life you know and choose alternatives that seem more attractive, more pleasant, more, quote, normal. Right now, however, that would be a greater mistake than you can imagine. So Sock is already like, dude, you are not ready. And Dan says, but I do see the value in what you're showing me. Sock, well, that may be so, but you still have an astonishing capacity to fool yourself. That is why you needed to dream your life. That is why you needed to dream your life. Remember it when you're tempted to run off and pursue your illusions. Don't worry about me, Socrates. I can handle it. And he says, if I had known what was ahead, I would have kept my mouth shut. How often does our life seem like an improbable novel? How can we possibly think that there's any normal about us? We always say normal's just a setting on a dryer. Like, come on. Are we even intimately familiar with our own secret lives away from the hustle and bustle and the to-dos and that sweet territory of silence? Do we ever feel like the universe throws more demands on us once we feel like we have things figured out? It's a new normal. Of course there are different demands. We graduate first grade and second grade is harder. We expect it, but in our spiritual world, we're like, I thought I was done with that. Why? New levels, new devils. That's the title of Bob's latest album. And when we make it through the lesson, is it easier to choose alternatives that seem more attractive because we're living a new normal? How often do we fool ourselves, believing that the doing is all figured out, pre-calculated, predetermined? That's the illusion. That's the illusion that tempts our striving and the pursuit of what? How many times have we told others, I can handle it, when all we can really see in our current situation is one tree in an ever-expanding forest? How the heck do we get over everyone and everything around us to get to the heart of who we truly are and who the person sitting as you truly is? We gotta let go of any belief that we have this thing that we call life under control. We let go of our suffering that keeps us believing that we can manage this infinitesimally significant yet completely insignificant moment. Rabbi Pula again, look deeply enough and you'll see that continuity often comes in the guise of discontinuity. Look deeply enough and you'll see that continuity often comes in the guise of discontinuity. What we do is less important than how we are with each other. How we are with each other is less important than how. That's old. That's going, that's arriving, that's the nowhere. It's the now here. And it's insignificant and it's something all at the same time.
I won't lie, love to cry. I got a raging river inside, but my mind doesn't know when to let my heart go, and my soul won't let me hide. I'm a dreamer, I'm kind of late, but I call my crazy crazy. 'Cause I'm a wreck, I'm a holy mess, but I'm sacredly awake. And I'm not here at all. I'm not lost and I know I'm not alone. 'Cause I see it in your eyes and I see it in the stars and I see it everywhere. That the same thing that pains me, well, it pains you. What if we are everything and we're nothing? Are we insignificant somethings? Are we hardly innocent, purely magnificent pieces of one thing? And we rise and we fall, and we run, then we walk, then we crawl. Well, we might not have it all together, but together we have it all. And I see you in me, and me in you. And the lines get crossed and blurry, and I worry, and I get so confused because we hurt from our hurt, and we fear from our worst, and we love from the love that we won't drink of. It's an endless bottomless thirst, and I have found that it matters, that the past has passed. And if you dare to let it go and you stare down the ghost, let the ghost stop staring back. And the same thing that pains me, well, it pains you. What if we are everything and we're nothing? Are we insignificant somethings? Are we hardly innocent, purely magnificent pieces of one thing? And we rise and we fall, and we run, then we walk, then we crawl. Well, we might not have it all together, but together we have it all. And when you see, you can know I'm a little bit of her and him, and I'm a little bit of me and you, and there are no strangers. We're in danger of missing out on this truth that there are saints and there are queens. There's a seen and there is the unseen. And when you gaze in the mirror, will it ever get clearer? Can you wake up from this dream that there are lies before your eyes? We're all wrapped up in a disguise. Well, the truth, it needs no proof, and it goes by many names and many languages and many faiths. Stop seeking and seeking you, and be still and you know that it's true. If you don't believe it, there's a man by the river with a bucket of water still. Thank you. And the same pain. What if we are everything we're insignificant, nothing, hardly innocent, purely magnificent pieces of one thing. And we rise, we fall, and we run and we walk and we cry. Right now. All right. Thank you, guys. Who's ready for you? They hear the ginger song. Oh, my goodness.
Those were like excellent nurses, right? Like the great Karen Drucker, when we had a wonderful workshop with her, and she said, the way I write is by asking myself, what does my soul need to hear? You guys do it so well because it's like hitting every single point of this is what my soul needs to hear. And that song, I was just lost in it back there, just a dancing. You know, my body likes to move, so I let it move through me because in my mind, I know that my traumas and my hurts are falling away and they're going through my feet down into the earth. And as you sit there in your seat, when you get up today from that spot and start to move around again, just know that drink water. Your lymphatic system needs it. It's trying to get rid of stuff. That's the nurse stuff. Many hats, wait. Oh my gosh, you guys. Give it up one more time for you guys. Incredible, incredible. Shabab! Yes! Shabab! Because it's hard to say Bob and Shannon. Shannon and Bob. Shabab. That works. Thank you, Norma. Oh my goodness. And so we're going to be going into our abundance moment. And for those of you who give of your time, your talent, your treasure, you know that as you give, you're going to be receiving back that 100%, tenfold coming back to you. And that's why we activate that with our givingness. So if you give once a month, thank you. You're activating that. You know, I say give to the degree of what you want to get back. So I'm giving every day of something because every day I want something. That's just the way it works. I'm in the flow of it. And once you get yourself into the flow of it, and actually it's just the awareness that you're already in the flow that happens. You unlock your awareness by activating yourself. So we do celebrating our abundance. Oh, this is so lovely, right? Together, as we listen to Bob play, we can say these words. It is the nature of life to give of itself, as it is the tree's nature to bear fruit and the flower's nature to bloom. It is my nature to share the gifts of my time, talent, and treasure. I participate in the divine flow of life, giving generously and receiving abundantly. I am blessed and I am a blessing. I am grateful. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. Do you really feel like a blessing? Yeah. And for those of you who love to do this via the web, you can text 352-320-5110. Set it up once, and then after that, all you have to do is just send an amount and it just automatically goes over. If you are one that loves to auto tithe, I used to do that when I was on assignment. It was just easier to just have that automatically happen. This is my second home. I want to see the lights on. That way, when I walk through the door, I want to see my grandchild run through these rooms and in the garden, a place of safety and love where she can unmask and be herself. This is what this place gave me for my children. I found it. And they grew up here. And now they're having children that are growing up here, all because of the givingness of this community. You know who you are. $1, $1,000, doesn't matter. We have people who have left this planet and left behind legacy for this community because they believe in this work. A place, these soft places to land all over the world. The more we do that, we're going to see that world that works for everyone, right? So thank you. And if you have a prayer request, we're always taking those requests. There is a treasure chest right here. So if you would like a prayer request form, just raise your hand, and that way Erin can get one to you. Just drop it in there, and our wellness team will be sending you Reiki, sending you love, kind of thing. Oh, write it down, push it out. All right. As well as on Facebook, thank you so much to our Facebook community for pressing it out there. Thank you, Norma. Norma was just reminding me that we did not last week. It's okay. It's all right. Thank you for these offerings. Yay, God reigns. Thank you for this offering. Yay, God reigns. Thank you for this offering. Yay, God reigns. Thank you, each and every one that put your heart to this fast. We are going to be blessed. You want to bless the food right now? No? Okay. Cheryl's reminded me. Thank you, Cheryl. Norma number 2, she always got me, man. I'm telling you, my friends have me, okay? The wind beneath my wings. I will not mess up nothing. All right. Come on down, Erin. Erin has the reading for today.
Thank you. So we do not have the current Science of Mind magazine in the bookstore. I do happen to have, oh, yay. Okay, we do have the new one, I guess. But I have the digital copy right here in front of me. So today's reading is called Why? And from Elijah Muhammad, asking good questions is half of learning. And from Ernest Holmes, the answer to every question is within us because we are within spirit, and spirit is an indivisible whole. The solution to every problem is within us. If you've ever spent time with toddlers, you probably know that their favorite question is, why? Why is the sky blue? Why do I have to put on pants? Why does the blender make that noise? Why do I have to pick up my toys? Why do we take baths? The questions seem endless until around their 4th birthdays. Humans are naturally curious creatures. We want to understand what's happening in our lives, and toddlers offer the perfect blend of wanting to know everything and having almost no life experience to draw from. Toddlers' caregivers eventually tire of the questions and respond with something like, because I said so, or just because. I know that second one was my go-to when I was exhausted and my son wanted to know answers to life's great mysteries. He also made me realize how much I don't know, how often I just accept things, and how complacent I can be. Toddlers are excellent mirrors, reflecting all the unconscious parts of ourselves. When my son asked questions I couldn't answer, I took the time to find the answers, often Googling queries like, why do koalas eat only eucalyptus leaves? Or why do ducks quack? As he learned, I learned too. Toddlers are remarkable teachers. They remind us to ask questions, not to become complacent with the amazing world around us, to seek knowledge continually, and to slow down and find answers. I invite you to join me in reigniting the sense of wonder and curiosity you had as a child. And the affirmation for the day, I continually seek knowledge and understanding, slowing down to experience the amazing world around me. Thank you.
Thank you, Erin. So yes, I did open the box this morning. It's on the desk. So we do have the Science of Mind magazine. And you know, if you're one that likes to carry it around in your pocket, go ahead and do that. You can get a digital copy and sign up for that subscription. It's really quite wonderful. So what is going on at our center? So you just reminded me of something, Erin, because today my bandwidth is a little low because I keep dropping and forgetting things. You know, I noticed that when my energy's low. And she just reminded me to slow down. And I normally would have rushed through this part, but I'm not going to. So you're welcome. And even more opportunities for spiritual growth and practice. You get a chance to practice a modality and a tool that honestly, even as a nurse, can save your life. Practical breath work. Sometimes you get into the hospital, you're in so much pain. I had to use this. So much pain that your anxiety level goes up, your blood pressure goes up, all kinds of things happen. But being able to practice, to be able to get to know your body in such a way that you can activate that and work with it, especially in times of crisis. So, what happens, right? You practice so that when the crisis shows up, your go to is that and not, freak out. You get that opportunity today with two people who do this in the world and teach this in the world. So you get to do that today at 12:30 after we eat. So yay! Right? If you stick around for that, trust me when I tell you it's a modality that will definitely come in and it can even save your life. It is a love offering. Well, I believe that there's like a conscious exchange. Usually for workshop and stuff like that, it's like 30, 35, but we just ask you to just come and, whatever you got, man, let's do it. Circle Sunday's coming. Yes, we'll take 50. We'll take $1 million, child, if that's what you want to give. Absolutely, whatever's in your heart. For me, it's like to the degree. I think about this thing too, and I tell people, you know, if you go to a doctor, how much are you paying? If you go to a therapist, how much are you paying? If you can prevent illness from, how much are you actually paying? Yeah, it seems like a bargain, $30. Just saying. Circle Sunday is coming up. We're talking about joy and Christ consciousness. Oh my gosh, my dude Christ is going to be showing up for us, and it's so wonderful. I can't wait for y'all to meet him. I got to know him better and be able to embody that which is that Christ consciousness in that way. Thank goodness, because it really did come in handy for me. And December 21st, we are going to be having our CSLO Holiday Variety Show. There may be a special guest showing up for that. Okay, there's a special guest. But the holiday variety show is coming. We have a special thing happening with this variety show. I'm going to ask for some helpers. You know who you are. You have the spirit of givingness inside of you. You just, especially y'all who are aunties and uncles and nanas and papas, y'all, we have little bitties in this community who have written down and spoken into the atmosphere to the great ear, the one who gives every time of year. And he needs help from y'all. So if you're so moved, we have some Christmas ornaments over there. Go ahead and search through them. Find an ornament that calls to you. Open said ornament. Take out the little secret inside. Hold it to your heart. Write down your name so that we know who that helper is. And that way we then close back up the ornament with that little secret promise in it and hang it on the tree without the secret. And this way, as our munchkins are walking through the space, they know, oh, there's a secret there. The spirit of Christmas and givingness is inside all of us. And Santa is our dude, man. So the holiday variety show, if you're one that wants to perform or you want to give your gifts and talent in some way, see Norma here. And she will get you signed up for that. And at the variety show, we're going to have that special moment for the children at the end there. So you want to see Norma for that sign up. Psychedelics, Dreams, and Rituals with Galen Grigas is going to be the last one for the month, for the year. She's wrapping up that whole thing. She went through an entire book. How many people here did not get their book yet? You need to get it. If you have not purchased your book yet, we have the author in-house. She's going to be here to sign your book. Y'all don't understand how special this is. Ask the people on the West Coast who are just clamoring to get her there. And we have her. But sadly, she'll be on the road promoting. How dare her leave? No, I'm just kidding. How awesome is it, right, that we were here and had that gift for the entire year? So definitely come on out here so we can wrap that up next week. Well, the fourth Sunday. The Burning Bowl ceremony is going to be at 11 a.m. on Sunday, December 29th. We're going to be ending the year in this beautiful way. And actually, we're going to be joining you. Norma and I will be joining you from Jamaica. So, as a community, we're going to still be together doing it, but we'll be in the tropics, and hopefully, y'all will also be in the tropics. It won't be quite so cold over here, too. 11 a.m. Some people like the cold. Exactly, right? Exactly. All right. The annual meeting is coming up February 2nd at 11 a.m. Please come on out so you can hear the State of the Union, get some ideas thrown in there, maybe jump into volunteerism, becoming part of our teams that make this whole train go. That's also where we're going to be summing up those values and all those things that we repeat. We do this at our annual meeting. So please come on out and join us. All right, for 2025, thank you so much, Cole. The CSLO community values. Please scan that so that way you can go ahead on your phone and vote for those things that are important to you. And that way we can get a tally of what our community cares about. You open up your phone app and act as if you're going to take a photo. And then there should be a way for you to pop it, and the little thing comes up that says, go to Google or go. There should be a little link that pops up. And we will guide you if you need any help tech-wise. After service, just come see us. We'll find one of our tech people to help you. Are they still also on the website, Cole? Yeah. It will be on the website. Thank you. You know, the tech team is only those 3 people. That's it. They make everything run. I can't even believe it. There we are. The community garden. Daniel, can you come up here and tell us about that?
So this is the final call for being on the team for the community garden. You can scan that to get the form and also come speak to me. We're having an initial meeting today. And also, if anyone has anything like seeds, compost, lumber, especially things they can donate, please come see me, speak to me about that. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. We're going to be hopefully planting in the winter and having a garden.
Thank you, Daniel. We've been talking about this garden thing for a while. This wish has been out there in the universe for a while, and here is the manifestation sitting there in a little skin suit, just saying, hi, I'm here to be of service. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much. The Spirit Monthly newsletter. If you have not gotten the newsletter and you did sign up, please go ahead and see me. Let's figure out what that glitch is. We had a little bit of a glitch going on before, so hopefully we don't have that. We have it rectified at this point. So if you are still one that are in our little glitch, please come see me. Signs of My Magazine. Thank you, Erin, so much for that reading today. Erin is the champion of the bookstore there. Yeah, the champion of the bookstore. And we also have a lending library in there as well. So check out the books. Just make sure you sign the paper so we know where the book is. All right, volunteer opportunities. If you'd like to be part of the teams that work in this environment, who come together, we're like a little social group, man. We love each other and we support each other throughout the week. And all those times that we are here and not here, we're connected. And so if you want to be a part of that, please scan the QR code and join the teams. We are going to be asking people within the teams right now to re-up for next year at the beginning of the year. And it's just a year-long commitment of working together and making this community really thrive and grow. And this is the proof right here. I mean, look how wonderful, you know. All right. Where's our babies? Me too.
This little light of mine, I'm inside.
Here they go.
This little light of mine, it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine, shine. Every day, shine, shine. In know you want it all. Shine, shine.
Hey, y'all. Hey. I want y'all to do this real quick. Amp up your energy. Really get it going, man. Y'all know what it was like to be a kid, right? All right. We're going to acknowledge their present. Look right into their face. Beam that love at them. And we say, we honor you. We see your light. May it shine on all that you do. And then do the same thing again. Same kind of energy. You may have to do it a little bit more because that kid's probably hiding. So let's do this. And then you're going to turn it within and you're going to say, I honor you. I see your light. May it shine on all that you do. And so it is. And at this time, I'm going to ask a representative to tell us what was going on back there. Hold on. Auntie, what? Kareen, you want to tell us? Come here. Tell us what we did.
Banana.
They had fun. What'd you do?
I colored. I colored.
You colored too? And what else happened? Yeah, and I found out that this was me. And I'm green. Y'all know Wicked, right? Wicked is out right now. She's awesome. So hey, I'm green, y'all. Anything else happened back there?
They just had a blast. They learned how to share and colored some angels and stockings.
Yeah. We got some artwork coming home. Wow. There's even stickers on this one, you guys. Yes. You guys will get the experience of working with this kind of modality so we can teach our children how to express in a fabulous way and to use this kind of thing, right? Oh, look at Chloe's angel, y'all. Isn't that so good? That's you? Oh, that's Norma. It looks just like her. All right, everybody. And this is me. It looks just like me, right? That's you? And we look alike? Okay. Wow. Oh, this one's me. I'm the angel. I'm the angel. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. All right, now we can bless the food, y'all. Now we can bless the food. So for those of you who have been here before, in case you're curious about why we started doing this, Girl Scouts is where we got this from. And I found that it's a way to celebrate your inner child. So we're going to do the little snappies here. Ready? Da-da-da-dum. 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 We thank you, God, for giving the things we need for living, the food, the fun, the friendship, the CSL family, da-da-da-da, neat, da-da-da-da, sweet, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Let's eat. Thank you guys so much. And we are going to be finishing out with the prayer for protection from our brothers and sisters at Unity. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And guys, without further ado again, Shabab! Do we want to invite the children to go outside?
Yeah, we didn't know that we were going to get up here and play a song after that blessing because I could smell the food and I could see your salivary glands going like that. So real quick, we'll just do a quick verse or two. A chorus or two of the song, kind of tie it all together. So the workshop today is after we eat. There's no time. We don't have time because I think we're already past that time, starting 12:30. So we'll do it after everybody's finished themselves. And if you've never done any breath work, it's not laying on the floor breathing until you pass out and seeing stars and angels. It's practical. I mean, we can help you diagnose a breathing pattern disorder today. If you know you leave this workshop, breathing. We have a 3-hour class that we offer on a stick, on a thumb drive, so that's available for later. But nobody's turned away. Come. Somebody will pay more than you, and that's okay. Like love offer. We have 10 CDs available. I've been busy. I put them all on a thumb drive as well. We have USB, all the music, all the lyrics, videos. We also have a set of Oracle cards. So it's 52 cards that go with the 52 songs. You pull a card in the morning, read it, get your word for the day, and then go travel with the song. That's all our, is that our commercial, and we're good. Registration for the retreat is up, so it's filling up quickly. It's in March. It's in Mexico near Chichen Itza. So if you know more about it, yeah, we'll tell you all about it. We just don't want to take up the food time. Yeah, I smell the food. So real quick, we're just going to do a quick little, I saw a thing about a tree and connections and the way you meet each other. So this is a song off of the new album. It was written with our connection to the tree, how we meet each other. It was actually a song that we were taught to sing to a tree when we were in Mexico from a Mexican shaman, Mayan shaman, said, you come up to the tree, say, I am the cash palette. First verse, the chorus together, and then start the final. Spirit comes and spirit goes. Every breath we breathe, it's running through my veins, flowing through your leaves. In the memory of my skin, and in your roots deep down within, in these bones and in my branches, you and me are kin. We're gonna sing it now. I am another you. You are another me. We breathe in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. Come on, sing it. I am another you. You are another me. We breathe in harmony. We can make a line for the food. We're going to keep singing with y'all. Go. Come on. I am another you. You are another me. We live in harmony. Holy, holy, green sky. Y'all are just sitting down. I want to invite you to stand up, sing it one time, and make a line for the food. Donna, you want to help us organize this? Come on. I am another you. You are another me. We live in harmony. Holy, holy green tree. I am another you. You are another me. We breathe in harmony. One more time. I am another you. I see you singing it to each other. You are another me. Breathe in harmony. Holy, holy tree. All right, let's eat.